Investigation Division of Social Security Administration. How can I help you?
I have received a call from you guys to give you a call back, a message.
Okay, can I have your name, please? With who am I speaking with?
It's Cheryl Dixon.
Hold on, let me check what's going on. Miss Carol, be online with me.
Okay.
Yes, miss. How do you spell your first and last name, miss?
It's Cheryl, Chyrl Dixon.
Chyrl. Cheryl.
Yeah.
Chyrl, right? C
Yes.
as in Charlie, H as in Henry, Y as in Yulu, R
Yes.
as in Roger, L as in Lima, right?
Correct.
And what's your last name, miss? What's your last name?
Dixon.
How do you spell?
Dixon.
Dixon, right?
D. D as in dog.
Dix, D as in dog, I as in India, X as in X-ray, O as in Oscar, N as in Nancy, right?
Correct.
Hold on, let me check what's going on, miss. Be online with me. Okay, miss. So as I can see here in my federal database, this call is concerning about your social security number. Your social security number is suspended and it's been compromised and it's used for many fraudulent and illegal activities in the state of Texas. So do you have any idea about this, miss?
No, not at all.
Not at all. So, as you are not aware of this, let me go ahead and provide you legal and confidential information of this ongoing investigation. But before we proceed further, I need to get confirmed whether I am speaking to the correct person or not. Verify me your last four digits of your social security number, miss.
It's 0325.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up, miss.
So you didn't hear 8325.
Hello. 8325. It's 8325, right?
Yes.
And just for the verification purpose, go ahead and verify me your mailing address, miss.
My mailing address was that the
Dixon?
PO box?
No, your mailing address, like your
Yeah, that's where
house
I had my
address,
mail
your home
sent to
address.
a PO box.
No, your home address, miss.
Oh no, due to where I stay, I can't have mail sent here, so I have it sent to a PO box.
Like you don't have an address.
I live in a old nursing home, so the people here will go through my mail.
Okay. Okay. You live in nursing home.
Yes,
Okay. So what do you do for live, miss?
I'm actually retired.
Okay, you are retired. Okay. And so as I can see here in my federal database, this call is concerning about your social security number. Your social security number is suspended and it's been compromised and it's used for many fraudulent and illegal activities in the state of Texas. So before we proceed further, it's a legal obligation to notify you that this is a federally recorded line which is protected under the Data Protection Act of 1988. It's a verbal piece of evidence which is going in the courthouse. So anything you say can be and will be used in your favor or against you in the court of law. So I want you to be very honest and specific to me over this federally recorded service. Do you understand, miss?
Yes.
And the few law enforcement agencies are working on this case file in the state of Texas Financial Crimes Enforcement Network combating against money laundering transaction, Drug Enforcement Administration, United States Marshal Service, Texas local police in conjunction with US Attorney's Office. According to them, it is money laundering and drug trafficking case which includes four properties, three motor vehicle and eight different bank accounts are listed in your name under your social security number in the
Huh?
state of Texas. It's in Rowlett, Beaumont, El Paso, Austin in Texas, miss. So do
I
you really have like four properties, three motor vehicle and eight different bank accounts in your name, miss?
oh, I only have two bank accounts. I
You
don't
only
own
have
a
a two
vehicle
bank accounts. With
anymore.
which bank and with which bank are you truly banking with, miss?
The titty bank?
TDN?
TD bank.
Only TD bank. You have a two account with a TD bank.
No, but the other one is
Hello.
Chase.
Other one is Chase. And how many checking and savings account you have in a TD bank, miss?
Just one.
One checking and one savings.
Correct.
And what about your Chase? Like how many checking and savings account you have in a Chase bank?
No savings, just checkings.
Just checking. And so, what was the approximate funds available in your checking account in your knowledge?
The last I checked, and I had to put one of the social security checks in this
Hmm.
2021,
I'm talking about your TD
22,000
22,000 in your checking account.
around there.
Okay, and what about your savings, miss?
Oh, that's gonna be a little over 70,000.
70,000. And what about your Chase checking account?
Oh, there's maybe a couple thousand in there. I don't really use that. I use the other checking more.
Approximate in your knowledge, miss?
Maybe 1,500.
1,500. And please verify me your mailing address.
Well, the address that I use, it's out of Redondo Beach, 1525 Aviation Boulevard.
1585.
25
1525 what?
Aviation Boulevard.
How do you spell aviation?
A as in apple, V as in, oh, what's a V? I as in
V as in Victor, I as in
Victor.
Indiana, A as in Alpha, T as in Tango, I as in India, O as in Oscar, N as in Nancy, right? Aviation.
Yeah, that's correct.
And Boulevard, right? BLVD.
Yeah, yes.
And what's the city and state?
That's Redondo Beach, California.
I'm sorry? Which?
Redondo Beach.
How do you spell?
R E
Mhm.
D
Mhm.
O
Mhm.
N D O.
Mhm. And what's the zip code, miss?
Do you have it right there?
What's the zip code?
90278.
90278. Hold on, let me check. That's your PO box address, right?
Yeah.
Got it, miss. So, and have you ever shared your social security card or your social security number to anyone, anywhere?
Oh, never. It stays right in my
Have you
purse.
ever okay, have you ever lost your social security card in your life?
Not that I know of.
Have you ever shared your social security number on internet for shopping, subscription, or anything else, miss?
I think a couple years ago, I bought some Christmas items. I bought my nephew.
I'm
I got him one of those scooters. He liked the scooters.
so
I
like
got my daughter
so like
some
you
dolls, and then
miss what I'm asking you, like, have you ever lost your social security card in your life?
not that I know of.
Okay. Have you ever shared your social security number on internet for shopping, subscription, or anything else?
Oh, there was the one time I bought these magazine subscriptions. I got the
Okay.
Hustler. I got the Better Homes and Gardens. What was the cleaning one with Martha Stewart?
Okay. So,
The It wasn't on the
like,
internet though.
miss.
The little boy came to my door. He was selling subscriptions for schools, the magazines.
Okay. Okay. So, I do have a legal affidavit with me of this case file, so I can provide you some more information about your case. So, listen to me very carefully without interrupting me in between. Once I'm done, I will give you a fair enough chance to raise your question. Are we clear, miss?
I believe we are. I think I heard you.
Okay. So this investigation was started 45 days ago on a south border of Texas, Custom and Border Protection of El Paso Juarez border. They have seized one abandoned car with drug residue and blood residue of three reported missing persons. That car was a Jeep Cherokee 1994 model. It's an old model car with a license plate number Texas KLF 7334, found to be listed in your name under your social
Oh, I don't
security
own a
number.
Jeep
We
Cherokee.
even found we even that car was rented in your name in your identity, and we even found there were
No,
two addresses listed on the title number of that
no,
vehicle. One is your address and other
no,
corresponding residing address, which is 7609 Claremont Avenue, Rowlett City, Texas 75089. Do you know this
no,
address, miss?
no. I've never heard of that. I don't own a Jeep Cherokee.
So,
Um.
miss, that car was rented in your name in your identity. So,
Oh no,
and this address was
I
rent.
wouldn't rent any kind
Miss,
of
miss,
car
miss,
like that.
Miss,
The
first of all,
Rubicon's a
listen to me. I
lot
will
better.
give you,
I
miss, let
mean,
me complete first. I will give
the
you a fair
cars that
enough
I would
chance to
like,
raise
I
your
don't like
question.
those kinds of cars. Hello?
Okay. So, what I'm asking you, like, do you know this address? 7609 Claremont Avenue, Rowlett City, Texas
No,
75089.
never.
So, this address was rented in your name in your identity in the state of Texas. And when the Drug Enforcement Administration and Texas Ranger Division raided that apartment, they took a custody of 18 kilograms of illegal drug substance, which is cocaine and marijuana, and the statement of 8 different bank accounts, which clearly states that you are banking with Bank of America checking and savings, Wells Fargo and TD, which is business
That's
account.
not possible.
From this account, over
I
millions
haven't
of
done
dollars has
cocaine
been
since the
transferred to another
80s.
account in Texas. And the two different, I'm sorry, miss, I tell you
That's,
before, don't interrupt me in between.
but I'm just saying, I've never done cocaine. Not in like maybe 30 years.
From how many years you don't do cocaine?
30 years. I would never touch that. It ruined my life.
Okay, you never do cocaine. Okay, so do you know anyone by the name of Elizabeth Gonzalez or Rafiq Ahmed?
Huh?
Do you know anyone by the name of Elizabeth Gonzalez and Rafiq Ahmed?
No. Rafiq Hamid?
Elizabeth Gonzalez and Rafiq. It's Rafiq. And the
Hmm.
last name is some Ahmed. Ahmed. It's Ahmed.
No, not that.
Do
No,
you know anyone by
it
this
doesn't
name?
ring a bell.
Okay. So, and are you really like we have found there are 8 multiple bank accounts are listed in your name. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, TD, BB&T, PNC, Teacher Federal Credit Union, and Navy Federal Credit Union. So are you really banking with these credit unions? Teacher
No,
Federal Credit Union
I
and Navy
told you
Federal
which
Credit Union, miss?
hey
Yeah,
sir,
yes.
I
You
told
told
you
me like
which
you are
ones.
banking with only Chase and
I told
TD.
you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have found like this multiple bank accounts are listed in your name, in your social security number, in the state of Texas, and so that's the reason like there are so many charges against you, like aiding and abetting to a crime, as you were the owner of the cars and the owner of these rented addresses, which were used to commit these felonies. Even the accounts for the transfer belongs to you, because of which you are being tried for money laundering and misleading the federal government with many fraudulent activities. And the federal law enforcement agencies of Texas state, they are taking a legal action against you. They have issued
No,
3 warrants under your name, and they have ordered us to suspend your social on immediate basis. To put a stop on the misuse of your identity, it means your social security number will be discontinued, and all the assets which is listed with your name and social will be seized and forfeited under the asset forfeiture program of the Department of Justice by today 12 o'clock midnight. And miss, after receiving the all suspension orders, we have done a background check under your name and social security number in our federal database, and we found that you are not living in Texas and you have a good records with your state government, right? In California.
yeah,
And you have never been a felon in your life. Is it correct, miss?
correct.
So that's the only reason. Before your social gets suspended, we are notifying you about this activities, miss. And now here we want to know that did you do this intentionally to mislead the federal law enforcement, or it's a case of identity theft crimes, like someone is misusing your identity without your knowledge?
I believe someone's trying to do something hinky here.
Okay.
I don't think
So are you
it's
taking
not
any
me.
responsibility? So are you taking any responsibility for any of this account and assets which they have found in the state of Texas, miss?
Why would I take responsibility when I didn't do it?
Sounds good. So you have a right to file an ADR, alternative dispute resolution, to get victim assistance for your identity theft. It's a plea which you need to submit in the U.S. Marshal's Office and Department of Justice. By submitting this plea, you are requesting them for victim assistance before they take any legal action against you. And we will help you to submit this plea for victim assistance along with asset verification form,
Oh
in
no,
which
but you're just
you
gonna
need to
tell them
mention
that
all your true assets.
it was
Mhm.
illegal, and then you guys could just take care of the paperwork for me.
No, it's not how federal organization work, miss. See, we need to verify your true assets, which assets are truly belongs
But
to you,
you have my
because there are
information,
so
right?
many falsified assets are listed in, miss, there are so many falsified assets are listed in your name. So we need to freeze all those assets which are falsified. So how many houses and properties you truly have in your name?
Just freeze all the assets but my 2 bank accounts that I gave you. Thank you.
Miss, like what I'm asking you, like how many houses and properties you truly have in your name, miss?
Just just where I'm staying now.
Miss, like, what's wrong? Like, what do you mean, thank you? Just freeze every bank account, and like, it's not how federal organization work. Like, you need to fight against the government, or you need to resolve this matter
That's what I
by
thought we were
cooperating with
doing. We're
us.
resolving this.
Okay, resolving, right? So, like, how many houses and properties you truly have in your name, miss?
I don't own any properties. I sold all my properties. I'm living in
Okay, you
a
stole.
an assisted living home now.
What? You living in a nursing home, right?
Yes.
And how many vehicles you have in your name, miss?
I don't. I sold them. I don't drive anymore.
Okay, okay. And do you have a driver's license?
It's expired. I just have a state ID.
You just have a state ID, okay? And do you have a passport?
No, I don't travel.
You don't travel. And do you have any carry firearms, hunting license, fishing license in your name?
No.
No. And do you have any investments in your name like IRA account, 401k plan, money market account, 403b plan?
Yeah,
Hello?
401k. I
You
pulled all
have a
my money out of the four.
401k.
I pulled all my money out though.
Okay. And do you have any
I'm
like
currently I'm investing in
CDs?
Chainlink.
Mhm. Okay, so do you have any CDs in your name like certified deposit?
No.
No. And do you have any like what credit cards in your name?
Sir, I gave you my banking information. I have
No,
debit.
I'm not asking your banking information.
I
I'm
use
talking about
debit
your credit
cards,
card.
sir.
You use debit cards, okay? And do you have any like what was again like we need to understand here once again like what was the approximate funds available in your TD checking account?
22,000. I told you, and then the other one had
And
70,000.
and what about your Chase checking account?
Are we gonna be going in circles? Or are we
Hel-
gonna get this resolved, sir?
Yes, miss. So what was the approximate funds available in your
A little over
checking account in Chase Bank?
70,000. I told you,
No, no, I'm talking about your Chase checking account. Like, what was the approximate funds available in your Chase checking account?
sir. 1,500.
1500. So thank you for verifying your true assets under this asset verification form. Now I'm going to submit this form in the Drug Enforcement Administration to your case concern officer, and now they will guide you further what you need to do, what should be done next, and how we will able to safeguard. Make sure this line should not get disconnected. Now I'm getting your call connected to the Drug Enforcement Administration to your case concern officer. So be online with me, please.
Yes, I'll be staying on the line.
Yes, so stay on the line. I'm transferring this call to the Drug Enforcement Administration. So be online with me, please.
All right. Thank you for holding the line. This is Jordan. The line just got connected to me. I believe the officer might have informed you that your socials were being used for a fraud activity, right?
Yeah, he's telling me that there's a case of identity fraud.
Okay. Just give me a
Yep.
moment. So, when was the last time you made a transaction into your account?
A transaction? Oh, I, I mean, I have my social security checks. They just go direct deposit in there.
Okay. Well, I think that I'm talking to an imposter right now. Can you confirm me your full physical address?
Oh, I gave the Ben Chode my PO box. Daddy Maka.
All right, just stay on the line, right? Just stay on the line.
You want to stay in the line, Ben Chode?
Well, I have your physical address with me.
Uh huh.
Just stay on the line, okay?
Okay.
With whom did you confirm the address? What did you say?
I'm in Redondo Beach.
Sorry, what did you just say?
Bosadike?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh my god, are you gonna keep running in circles, idiot?
Yes, what's your address, miss?
Oh my. Are you stupid?
Yes, I'm still here. What's your address?
Oh my god, are you. Re- Redondo Beach, I gave it to you. Stupid Ben Chode?
Yes, fuck you, motherfucker.